MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Detroit come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So striding in, Harold Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Pitch on the way. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second, the third base.
Stepping in, Chad Setio. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
To short. Bichette's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Set to deliver on 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Funkhauser, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Justin Decker. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And he is in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Decker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Setio in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's another 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Austin.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. The 1-1. This is line to left. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mark Zagunis.
To the plate now, Mark Zagunis. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next for the Tigers, Troy Stokes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 2-1. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The second baseman, Travis Demeritte.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Demeritte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 3-1, here it is. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bichette is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Pete Alonso, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Struck him out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting in, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler O'Neill. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Yadier Molina would be next. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Fouled off. He's set the 3-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Grayson Grenier, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chad Setio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in, Yasmani Tomas. A base hit in his first trip. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Turner gloves it. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Troy Stokes. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. One and 2. Here it is.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Justin Decker. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Zagunis is there, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Joe Springer.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Travis Demeritte. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Decker is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Griner.
Digging in now, Grayson Grenier. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harold Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 2-1 home. seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fouled away. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Smoked on the ground left side. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Tyler O'Neill, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stokes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. 2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play! Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Chad Setio. The 1-2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. To second for one. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to earn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Niko Goodrum. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The 3-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Tigers failed to make any noise. They still lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman,
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
the batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Joey Wentz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Joey Wentz.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitter Yasmani Tomas. The 2-1.
Thank you.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Zagunis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Troy Stokes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
In now, Travis Demeritte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate, Grayson Greenier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro pops this one up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This is the type of production they were expecting for this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Joey Murray will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. At the plate, Chad Setio to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Tigers lead it 5-1. Now to the plate, Justin Decker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Spencer Watkins takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. George Springer will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Austin Meadows. No hits to this point. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Pete Alonso, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He pulls this one into right, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. A ball and 2 strikes now. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Alonso is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. Popped up. Setio waits on it. 1 out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it is. Line towards center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5, the Blue Jays 3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman, Murray, an Ohio native. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Five runs on only 4 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Shot toward right center. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now in the box, Yasmani Tomas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front, 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. 1-1, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Up high, 2-1 now. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Mark Zagunis. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Coming to the plate now, Troy Stokes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 5 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Travis Demeritte. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains 5-3. Kenan Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 99, Kenan Middleton.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Justin Decker. The 1-1 home. Line, but speared on a hop, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. In now, Austin Meadows. Slap hard the opposite way. Tomas is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Settling in now, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Jays get 1 back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Grayson Greenier. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Grayson Greenier becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Into the box, Harold Castro. In there, 1-2 now. And 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Nothing for the Tigers in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Joe Jimenez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field as we are all tied at 5.
Boy, that could be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Trea Turner.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Trea Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Stokes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitter Yasmani Tomas. Hit hard up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mark Segunas.
Now at the plate, Mark Segunas. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Troy Stokes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. This remains a 5-all ball game. Into the box, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, Justin Decker. The winning run is at first base. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Anthony Castro comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. George Springer will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. The 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches at first. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Joey Murray claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you.